The university wants students to be involved in talks and the creative process, so together they can make the LBJ Student Center what it could be. More talks are going to be held this month. For Bobcat Update, I'm Daniel Kittrell. According to the city of San Marcos, construction on North LBJ will be completed in spring of 2015. For Bobcat Update, I'm Daniel Kittrell. A newly discovered dinosaur is being called the chicken from hell. Paleontologists unveiled the dinosaur after piecing the skeletal remains together from 3 different sites in North and South Dakota. The Student Center is gearing up for a facelift that will take a few years to complete. Some small changes have already been made. New furniture is being purchased for the lounge and study areas on the upper floors, and new furniture and trash cans have been placed on the patio outside the food court. Some students say the upgrades make them want to keep coming back.
There's more furniture, and before there wasn't that much at all, so no one was really out here. Some people probably didn't even know you could come out here, but now it's a lot nicer, it's a lot better. I think more people will come.
Student Center Director Jack Raymond says food options will also be changing. For example, Papa John's will replace the Pizza Hut.
That's happening, I believe, this summer. We're also going to upgrade, I think, the Mexican concept, because certainly after a period of time, whether it's Pizza Hut or whether it's a Mexican concept, if you've been eating it all year, it's kind of run its course, and it's nice to have something new. Students are encouraged to voice their thoughts on improving the Student Center. We've had some fun ideas like a laser tag arena, a paintball facility.
Raymond says he wants to make LBJ a state-of-the-art facility where everyone wants to be.
I want it to be a building that is kind of a crown jewel of campus. I want it to be a building that students they just want to be here, at night, on the weekend. I want it to be a building that parents walk into with their kids when they're thinking about coming to school here and go, wow, this place is awesome.
The university wants students to be involved in talks and the creative process, so together they can make the LBJ Student Center what it could be. More talks are going to be held this month. For Bobcat Update, I'm Daniel Kittrell. Apartment complexes along North LBJ may be anticipating trouble as leases expire. Many students are considering other options because the location is not as attractive as it used to be because of construction. They would rather move out than put up with the hassles.
Well, it's ironic because we moved out here to avoid the construction on Ocarina, the overpass that they're building. But now nobody warned us about it. We didn't think to check on it. So we're actually moving somewhere else.
While construction is underway, some apartments have had their utilities shut off periodically, which is frustrating to students.
I don't want to live here anymore because of all the construction, and they have to turn off our water a lot and for random reasons because they're drilling and stuff.
The busy road also makes it difficult to walk to campus.
It's not safe because the cars are they're driving so close to where you walk. There's no sidewalks up here, and then half of the road is construction site. So that's frustrating.
Other students don't let the construction bother them because they enjoy being so close to the university.
I'm honestly not, because I think that it's close to campus and it's worth it.
So it's worth the location?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal.
According to the city of San Marcos, construction on North LBJ will be completed in spring of 2015. For Bobcat Update, I'm Daniel Kittrell. The University News Service either sends a text alert or emails students and staff when weather conditions force scheduling changes. On Thursday, classes resumed at 10 o'clock, but many students decided to stay home.
And some of my classes, usually I'm in classes probably about 50 students on a max day, and today's like this, you can barely get like 20, 25. It's like half the class, Nobody wants to be out in this weather.
On any given day here at Texas State, the quad is bustling and has tons of life in it. But on days like today, when it's below freezing and classes were canceled till 10 a.m., a lot of students didn't even show up for their classes after that. And as you can see, the quad's pretty empty during a passing period. A lot of students commute to campus, and when the weather is like this, it can be dangerous to come to school. Commuters who did show up for class said getting to campus was difficult and time-consuming.
So a 15 to 20 minute route for my house, which I would have to pass through the river for, now becomes a 45-minute route.
Some students don't see weather conditions as any big deal. Alejandro Amarillo said he understands that much of Texas is ill-equipped for cold weather, but driving in snow and ice is pretty common across the United States.
I don't really feel bad, but at the same time, I'm also the guy that'll go out and drive on the icy parts of the road because I'm used to it, and I laugh at Texan drivers because I think they're dumb, so.
If students miss class due to bad weather, they can talk to the Dean of Students about potentially excusing absences. For Bobcat Update, I'm Daniel Kittrell. Police say thieves in North Carolina are going after plants, specifically Venus flytraps. 3 people were arrested on Tuesday for stealing about 300 Venus flytraps from Boiling Spring Lakes, North Carolina. Experts say that there are only 35,000 of the plants left in the wild. Poachers have been known to steal the plants and sell them on the black market, at yard sales, or online for up to $7 a piece. For all you music lovers, KTSW will host the 7th annual Mr. Fest later this month. The event will showcase several local artists and will also feature a comedy show and poetry readings. Mr. Fest will be held at 8 different venues in downtown San Marcos. You can find a schedule for the shows at mrfest.net. There will also be a vendor market on the courthouse lawn. But if you're concerned about spending too much money, don't worry. All the events are free. The Mr. Fest slogan this year is no cash, no wristband, no problem.